guys, how you doing? It's Carol. I appreciate you guys being here. I'm just amazed that I have so many subs, and I'm amazed that you watch my videos, but I am just tickled to death every time I read a comment. This has just been a great experience for me. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subbing. If you like a video, can you maybe give me a thumbs up? I just so appreciate you guys. I just can't say that enough, how much I appreciate you. I bought this top to wear to my grandson's graduation. It won't be until May, but I like to plan ahead. Anyway, I got this top. I love blue. And my friend Julie bought this necklace for me for my birthday. We both watch a lady's channel. Her channel name is RV Debs because she lives in an RV. And she paints and she makes jewelry. And she has an Etsy shop. So my friend Julie got this necklace for me to go with this top. And Julie, thank you so much. I love it. Deb, thank you for making it. I'm going to see if I can get closer so you can see what it looks like. It's really pretty. It's much prettier than the picture she had on Etsy. I was really surprised when it came, but I love it. Thanks, Julie. And if you guys want some jewelry, go to RV Debs, watch her videos, and then in the description she'll have her Etsy shop link. Well, we're working on the internet problem. My daughter doesn't mind making phone calls for me in between work and classes, so she's helping me out. When I got this notice in the mail that my speed internet in February would go to $120 from $49.99. I was upset. I made a video that day. I was just so upset about this increase. So I decided I'd call. Now, I'm hearing impaired. For my new subs, I'm hearing impaired. I used to wear hearing aids. They're horribly expensive, and I don't have any anymore. It cost probably $4,000 to get hearing aids, and if I had $4,000, I'd buy an old car. But anyway, I'm hearing impaired. I normally don't use a telephone because it's almost impossible for me to hear the other person, so I text. So I just have a cell phone, don't have a landline. But anyway, occasionally I just decide I am going to make a phone call by myself. I'm going to give it a shot. If I can find somebody who talks slow and loud and very plain, I might follow the conversation a little bit by grabbing a word or two here and there. But anyway, I decided I was going to call Suddenlink and find out about this increase. So I called, waited online forever, you know how it is when you're trying to call the business and they have the automated stuff. And finally I got this man, very nice man, so patient with me. But he had a very thick Middle Eastern, I assume, accent. And he talked fast. I could not understand a word he said. And so I told him, I'm hearing impaired. Would you mind repeating that? And he had the patience of Job. He just kept trying to work with me till finally I said, it's okay, I'm just going to hang up now. And I told my daughter about that, and she said, Mom, with your accent, he probably couldn't understand you either. I thought that was funny. But anyway, my daughter and I are working on trying to figure out the internet problem. There are 3 other providers in our area, but none of them can provide service for us in my area. AT&T, maybe someday we'll have fiber optics closer, possibly sometime, but not right now. The others are satellite. They want to put a dish on the roof of the apartment building. Apartment people said no. So Suddenlink is the only game in town for me, for our area. So numerous of you told me get a booster. I didn't know about boosters. Man, if I'd known about boosters, I would have done that 4 years ago and saved a lot of money. But if nothing else, either my daughter or I will cancel our internet, we'll put a booster on the other person's internet, and share it and share the cost. So if nothing else, we're going to do that. And when my daughter called Suddenlink about the increase, they told her, I pay my internet bill on the 30th, and so for January 30th it'll be the old amount, and then at the end of February it'll go up. But she asked them, how much will it be? You know, how much is going to go up? And they couldn't tell her. Close estimate? No. So at least until the end of February, I can make videos, I can watch YouTube videos, I can, I handle all my bills online, my banking, email, all that stuff. So I'm going to figure it out. I'm not going offline. Somehow we'll do it. Oh gosh. I have Facebook. I don't list it because I don't like Facebook, and eventually I'm going to close it down. But the one thing I do like about Facebook is you can join this group called Next Door. The name of my apartment complex it goes Next Door Stone Canyon. But it's not just my immediate area. It's sort of this whole section of town. And you can post on it. It's not an email to a specific person. It's just a post on Next Door. And those of you who have signed up for it in this area, then you can see it on Facebook. Well, if I ever have a house, I will definitely have a Ring doorbell. I love those things. I'm always seeing something. Somebody's posted off their Ring. Today, this man posted a video, and I'm going to ask your opinion about it. What it was he was home alone. He was in the shower. And this Girl Scout came and rang the doorbell. And she waited a little while, and then she rang again, and then she waited a while, and she rang it a third time, and then she left. But what she was doing, now this was not a 6-year-old child. This girl, her mother was with her, and she was as tall as her mother. I think this girl had to be at least 12. The mom had one of those moving dollies, like you move furniture with boxes of Girl Scout cookies stacked up on it. And the girl had on a Girl Scout vest with patches all over the back and the sides. I mean, a lot of patches. Well, anyway, when the girl rang the doorbell and nobody answered, she walked around the porch looking at stuff. They had decorative stuff on their porch, She wasn't just glancing at it. She was looking down into this pot and, behind things. She was checking it out. Then she rang the doorbell a second time, and she did some more looking around. She rang it a third time, and still nobody came to the door. So she peeked in the window. She got down, I guess, underneath the draperies, so where she could peek in really good. And I gather that she didn't see anybody. So she turned around and she picked up this baseball that was on a little shelf on the porch and left. Well, when the man got out of the shower, he went to check his Ring to see who was at the door, and he saw her. First of all, he saw her casing the place. I mean, that's really what it looked like. She was checking that place out, not just glancing at things. She was looking really hard. Looked in the window. So when he ran out, he ran outside. They were still down the street going to other people's houses, so he ran down there. And he said to the mom, "Do you know that she stole a baseball off my porch?" And the mom said, "Yes." And then he said, she flippantly said, "Sorry." The girl gave it back to him, and they went on their way. Well, he posted this on Nextdoor, saying, just be aware. In my town, people lose things off their porches all the time. Porch bandits, porch pirates are awful about packages. Cars get broken into. We have a high crime rate where I live. At Christmas, people's decorations, with the big blow-up kind, they would be ruined or stolen. It's a big problem here. Theft is a big problem. Car theft. But anyway, he posted it online. He said, be aware, this is what this Girl Scout did. I have it on my ring, and he posted a link to the ring so you could see it. Like I said, this wasn't a 6-year-old child. She must have been about 12, if not older. She was as tall as her mother, taller than the moving dolly the mom had, and she just, after she peeked in the window, could see that she thought nobody was home. I guess she'd already decided, well, nothing else interests me, I'll take the baseball. Okay, he puts this on next door. Those of us that are signed up for it can see it, and you can click on the link and watch the video. I thought it was unbelievable because the mom was standing at the end of the sidewalk watching her. It's not like she was just a little kid and saw baseball, reached down, pick it up. She knew where it was, couldn't find anything any better evidently, and went back and got it when she thought nobody was going to come to the door. Oh my gosh. He had 31 responses in just an hour or two. 3/4 of them said, call the Girl Scout office, send that video to them. 3/4 of them were astonished that this happened and thought, yes, she needs to be, at the very least, the Girl Scout Council needs to know, and she needs to be taught you don't steal. 1/4 of the people ripped him a new one. They said, oh, I hope you're happy now. You're shaming a child. And someone post said, little girl, I forgive you for taking that baseball, and if you still have cookies, come to my house, I'll buy cookies from you. So there was a definite line. 3/4 of the people thought, oh no, this is not good. This is not acceptable behavior. You need to take action somehow. And he said, I asked the mother, did you know she stole it? And she said, yes. She didn't try to make her daughter put it back. But 1/4 of them thought it was really sad that he would post that ring video on this thing. He was saying, if you see these people, I wouldn't buy cookies from them. Watch them when they're on your porch. Some of them said, oh, it was just a baseball. And his reply to that was, well, yeah, you know, when she's 12, it's just a baseball off my porch. When she's 14, it'll be something from Walmart. You know, when she's 17, she'll see somebody's car with the keys in it and take off, you know, when they're warming the car up in the morning. You have to stop it now, or we're going to continue to have thefts like crazy here. So I just wondered what your opinion was. Do you think he should have just let it go and said, do you think he should have said it was just a baseball? Or do you think he should call the Girl Scout Council? A lot of mothers responded, I'm a mother of a Girl Scout. I'm appalled that this is so against everything Girl Scouts stand for. And then a lot of people said, she's a kid. Kids make mistakes. And you're shaming her by putting the video up. Things like that. But anyway, how do you feel about things like that? Do you live in a high crime area? I definitely do. But anyway, when I read that, when I watched the video, I thought that's an interesting thing. So I thought I'd ask you, what do you think? All right, guys, I'm going to go. I'm sorry this is 15 minutes long. I hate long videos. I'm going to try to keep mine under 10, close to 5. But anyway, thank you for subbing. Thank you for giving me thumbs up. Thank you for leaving me a comment. I can't tell you how much I appreciate those comments and what a good experience this has been for me. And all I can do is say thank you. I appreciate you so very much. Okay, guys, my next video is going to be about my experience with Medicare supplemental drug insurance. So I'll do that next. Bye.